Court is in session in cause number 329236. The case is styled the state of Texas versus LaKendra Takesha Wallace. Ms. Wallace, is that your full name?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, would you please raise your right hand? Ms. Wallace, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, you may put your hand down. How are you doing, Ms. Wallace?
I'm okay.
You okay? All right, that's good. Now, Ms. Wallace, you're via Zoom, you're represented by your attorney, Mr. Ralph Kimler.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kimler, how are you doing?
Pretty good, Your Honor.
That's good. And the state is represented by attorney Blake Ham. Attorney Ham, how are you doing?
Doing well, thank you, Your Honor.
Ms. Wallace, I have before me an information that has been filed by the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office. This information alleges that on or about August 13 of 2020, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class B misdemeanor offense of theft. Ms. Wallace, do you understand what you've been charged with?
Put your mask down.
Yes.
Okay, and to this charge, Ms. Wallace, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
And Ms. Wallace, are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Sir?
Ms. Wallace, are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, I have before me a document that is titled Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. On page 2 of this document, there are a set of initials, LW, that are on a line next to a box that's checked guilty. Did you place your initials on this document?
Yes, sir.
On page 2 of this same document, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Ms. Wallace, did you also sign this document?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, I have another document before me. This document is titled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Right of Appeal. At the bottom of this document, Ms. Wallace, there is a signature above the line that is titled defendant. Ms. Wallace, did you sign this document?
Yes, sir.
At the top of this same document, Ms. Wallace, there are 2 boxes that are checked. The first box that's checked states that this is a plea bargain case and you have no right of appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
The second box that's checked states that you're waiving your right to an appeal, which means you're giving up your right to an appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, I also have, well, Ms. Wallace, did you sign a document out there on paper that
Yes,
is
sir.
titled Discovery Certification?
Yes, sir.
Now, Ms. Wallace, before you sign all of these documents that I have just mentioned to you, did your attorney, Mr. Kimler, go over these documents with you?
Yes, sir.
And did you read and understand everything in these documents?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in these documents true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, sir.
State, I have before me State's Exhibit number 1. State, you like to offer State's 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
No objection.
No objection. State's Exhibit number 1 will be admitted. Miss Wallace, are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kimler, you have advised and counseled Ms. Wallace. Is there any evidence that she is currently mentally incompetent to stand trial?
No, Your Honor.
Ms. Wallace, your attorney, Mr. Kimler, has advised and counseled you. Are you satisfied with his representation?
Yes, sir.
Has he provided full, effective, and competent legal representation?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, I will accept your plea of guilty. I will find that you are mentally competent to stand trial. I will also find that your plea and waivers are freely and voluntarily given. I will also find that there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. State, Do we have a plea bargain agreement?
We do, Your Honor.
What is that agreement?
Your Honor, the agreement is for 90 days in jail probated over a term of 1 year, 24 hours of community service, $500 in restitution to complaining witness Beatrice Silva, and attendance and completion of theft classes.
Okay. Ms. Wallace,
Yes, sir.
the state is offering that you serve 90 days in the Jefferson County Jail. However, you will not have to serve any time in the Jefferson County Jail because you'll be placed on probation for 1 year. During the 1 year probationary period, you'll be required to pay court costs of $402. You will not be required to pay a fine. You will also be required to pay restitution in the amount of $500 payable to Beatrice Silva. You will be required to pay a probation fee of $60 each month, a urinalysis fee of $15 each month, and your total monthly installments, that is the total amount that you will be required to pay while you are on probation, is $160.
Your Honor, if I might, she's already on felony probation, so there shouldn't be an additional supervision fee, but I'm sure they'll work that out.
Yeah, they'll make that adjustment at the probation office. Now, Ms. Silva, will you be able to pay the monthly installments of $160?
It's gonna be less than that, probably.
Excuse me, not Silva. Hold on, Ms. Wallace, will you
Yes,
be able to pay the amount of $160 per month?
yes, sir.
Okay. And Ms. Wallace, you will also be required to perform 24 hours of community service,
Okay,
attend and complete a theft class as a condition of your probation. And as I stated earlier, the fine will be waived and you'll pay restitution to Beatrice Silva in the amount of $500. Now, you will also be required to adhere to the other standard terms and conditions of this probation. Ms. Wallace, do you understand the state's offer?
yes, sir.
Do you think that the state's offer in your case is fair and just?
Yes, sir.
And do you accept the state's offer?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Wallace, I'll follow the plea bargain agreement that you have entered into with the state. Ms. Wallace, this will conclude your case. You're free to go. You can knock on that door and follow the bailiff. You have a blessed day.
You should get out today. You should get out today.
Okay.
And Mr. Kimler,
Yes,
you're
sir.
free to go as well, and you have a blessed day.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome.